Hey everyone, getting back into a live stream today. And I'm just going to take a little minute to get set up with some music. I think I'm going to get back on my chip dunes streak because I'm feeling that. What's this? Maybe we want this. Synthwave. All right, that's what we're doing today. Wait for that to drop. And then what else am I doing? I need to get on my screen share. We are getting back into building our Pokemon battle scene generator. So let's take a look at what that looks like right now. Let's see. All right, got to bring over my terminal, hit my dev command, go to my browser, and that should be up in a moment. There we go. Cool. So this is where we are right now. Is we have a little preview of our social media profile. We have a way to set some presets for different sizes. So small, medium, large, extra small, whatever. I'm going to keep it at the default, which is 600 by 200, because that's the Twitter banner size. We have this working so that it grows and shrinks down to the smallest it can go is 600. We have this height, so it will grow and shrink down to the smallest being 200. And then we have different locations that we can do. So grass, sand, we don't have the image for. Ocean, we don't have the image for. Mountain, we do. Forest, we don't. Cave, we don't. And I have to add a snow there as well. Same, we can change the time of day. I guess mountain is the only one that actually has the other ones. We have mountain night. We don't have mountain afternoon. So I'm missing a bunch of files that I was just trying to get uploaded a moment ago. So let me see if I can take those out. Here, public image. I'm going to bring those over here. No? Okay, 1 second. Gosh, should be on my desktop. Okay, let's cut those. Let's go back here. Let's paste those here. And then let's do okay, got a bunch of files I can delete. And then let's close that. Let's go back here. Okay, now those should live in my public folder now. I've got background, I've got midground, I've got foreground, midground, grass, mountain, day and night, and sand. Okay, I've got sand. I don't have sand day. I guess I had it already. I did have it already. So now I'm going to rename these. Oops. To just midground. Midground grass day. This is not actually the right one because obviously that's sand. Let's delete that. Mountain day, and that shouldn't be mountain day either. And then midground mountain night. Midground mountain night we already have. So we can delete that. Okay. Now I've got some more images in place, which is good. what I need to do is get my code in place. So let's open up the components and look at the app preview component. This is the one that's going to be generating some images. These are no longer midground, these are just MG, which means if we come back here and I reload the page, I should see grass. So I see a different image for grass, which is great. I can change the time of day, I believe, to afternoon to night. So I don't see the background because the background is not there, but the actual grass image is changing. If I go to sand, I'm seeing the sand image. I don't have ocean images because those are called water. So let me go to my app. Lurking. All right. That's cool, man. Yeah, come hang out. Let me know if I say anything funny or you have questions about stuff. So ocean, I don't want anymore. This is actually just going to be water. Water. And then that matches my images that I have. So now we have the water. We've got the time of day, can be morning after or day, afternoon, or night. We've got mountain. We don't have mountain during the day, huh? Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. And then we've got forest. We don't have forest. I think we have cave. And cave should only have one, really. So yeah. Anyway, that's as far as we've gotten. I'm going to be adding some different stuff today. So I don't want to spend too much time fixing these. I think I do want to fix these background images, though. So hang tight while I kind of work on that. Because that can be kind of annoying. So let me just grab some of these. Whoops. Let me actually grab some of these backgrounds. So then at least I have them ready. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, get that to the right size. That looks good. That looks good. And that's close enough. So we'll export that, download a copy of it, call it BG Water Day. Move this over. Export that. Download as BG Water Afternoon. And export that as BG Water Night. Let's do this. What's this one? Mountain Night we have. Mountain Day we have. Mountain Afternoon we don't have. So export as BG Mountain Afternoon. And then we'll come down here. We've got, what is this? Grass. I think we have day. We want this afternoon. Close enough. BG grass afternoon. This is just some of the tedious parts that is annoying. We could probably automate, but well, I don't know if I could automate this, but has to be done so I have all the resources I need. So what's this? Forest. We haven't done forest yet. It's hard to get everything. It's hard to tell when I'm lined up correctly. I think it's good enough. Export, download. Forest. Night. Then export that as background forest afternoon. And that looks pretty close. Sure. Export that. Download background forest day. All right, shouldn't have too many more of these. What do I have? Caves. Caves. We've got snowy. I think I got my snow. Need to add that too. Okay, let's export that. Download background snow afternoon. And last one. Okay, export. Background snow night. So that should be it. We've got indoor. I'm not counting them indoor yet. Caves. I guess I can do this really quick. Download. We're going to call this one background cave night. And then we'll get this one. And I think we're just going to call this one background cave day. And then export it one more time. Exact same image and call it background cave night. Oops. No, not night. Sorry. Background cave afternoon. So we'll end up with two different images technically that look exactly the same. You could technically check if it's, detect if it's the cave or not. It's probably the right way to do it so that way users don't have to download extra data. But I'm doing this quick and dirty. So let's see, desktop. We're going to do these background things. Okay, I'm going to copy all of these or cut all of these. Come over here, paste them here. And then there's a couple images I need to delete. Get rid of that. Yes. Okay. Okay, now let's look at the code. This should have all of those images in there. If I scroll up, yep, there are quite a lot. Background, midground. We only have a few foreground ones, so I might as well rename these. Ground grass, foreground, oops, foreground, and foreground. Okay. And then in my preview, need to change this to foreground, and that should be all the code changes that I need to do for the moment. So looking back here, I think I'm done cutting images for now. We can reload this, and we've got grass, sand. Sand is not there. Water, mountain, forest, cave. Great. And then time of day, afternoon, and night. That's pretty cool. Cave, forest. We don't have any other things for the forest. That's so cool. So I've got my sand. I didn't get my sand foreground. What's there one? I don't know. I'll come back to it. Okay, so what I need to do the rest of the day is I actually want to, well, before I get that, I want to adjust a little thing is when I add, let's see, from my desktop, when I add the image that I want to fight, it's like not quite on there. So let's fix that really quick. So if I go here and we go to the app preview, I think I'm going to get rid of this canvas thing. I'm not going to be going that direction. I like the direction that we're going. We don't need this. We don't need this throttle thing. So we're good with that. And then we don't need this canvas. So what I've got here is my background, midground, opponent, and foreground. And the opponent URL for the midground and the opponent, those are the two that are kind of stacked. So for the midground, I gave it a top of 50%. Everything is absolute positioned. I gave the midground, which is this thing here, a top of 50%. And then I gave the opponent a top of calc 50 minus 4 rem. And I think that that's not actually what I want to do. Instead, I'm going to do the same exact thing as the canvas, and then so that they'll always be in the same spot, right? So because they're both going to be 50%, they'll both be matched in the same place. And then what I can do is do a transform, translate y, and I can do that at negative 100%. Or maybe I'll do like negative 80. This might change depending on what image I upload there. 80% is going to mean something different if it's like a really tall image versus if it's a really small image. So I think here, maybe the calc was right. Calc would be 50% minus like a static value, which is basically what I would need here. Okay, let me rethink this. If this is calc 50% minus whatever the height of this is for rem. No, this is also not going to be good because this depends on the height. Okay, I've got it. This is going to be different based on the height of the image, what this for rem gives us, right? So if it's like a really tall image or a really small image, we may want more or less rem. So what we're going to go with, that's going to be a problem. I should have an image to show that problem, but the correct solution, I think, is going to be a top of 50%, a transform of based on the size of the image. So calc, what is this? Do negative calc 100% minus 4 rem, maybe? That doesn't look right. So we can do negative 100%. Okay, that's what I want. Negative 100%. So it will be, if we do negative 100%, that puts it, transform everything down 50% and then transition the image 100% of the height of the image, which puts us right there. So what I actually want this is 100% minus 1 rem? No, plus 1 rem. Plus 1 rem. And that puts us right in the middle of that grass thing, regardless how tall this image is. Which I think we actually do set the height of this image anyway, but don't we? Yeah, we do the max width and the max height. But if the image is like less than the max width or max height, this will actually get us centered in the right spot every time, no matter what. So that's what we want. I think that's what we want. So midground opponent top is going to be 50% and transform, translate that. Okay, and then maybe we'll put a little comment here that says 1 rem from bottom. No, one rem to get into the middle of the mid ground. There we go. Okay, right. The other thing we want to do is right. Okay, this is going to be another issue is if we do everything based on their own images, that's going to be trickier. So I think what I want is the mid ground and the opponent to actually be inside of a div with the class of opponent wrapper. Okay, that's going to be absolutely positioned as well. That should throw everything off. Right. And then we're going to go here and say opponent wrapper is actually going to be this. Whoop. So the mid ground is not going to be there anymore. Okay. That should have both of my images. I don't know where this image is. Oh, because it's position absolute. Okay, so next thing's next. This should actually be kind of easy. Instead of having the mid ground and the opponent absolutely positioned, we can have those relative position to each other within this container. Okay, let's keep the max width and max height. We can get rid of the right because our opponent wrapper should be handling that. Let's get rid of these. So all that work that I just did is going to be undone. Okay. And then I need these to basically have one overlap the other. So how do I want to do that? If I set this to display grid, then they'll be in the right position. Justify content center, align item center. What is this? Text align center. No, I want these to be center aligned, please. It should be justify content, no? Justify items center? Okay, justify item center. And then I basically need to swap their position. So I could change the order so that the opponent comes first. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's my direction. Okay. This is going to be display grid, position absolute, justify item center. We'll open up our CSS file. We've got some helpers here. One for grid is going to be, do I have one for grid? Maybe not. Display grid. And then we'll have one for justify center. Will be items center. Okay, let's reload the page and see where we are right now. My other image is not there yet, which makes sense. So let's drop that back in there. Cool, it's in the place that we expect it, centered on the thing, just right. Let's go here. Let's replace the order of these. And let's put the opponent with a z index of 1. That should put it on top of the midground, I think, if they overlap. So now we can do this. Cool, kind of right. Kind of right. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea because now this grass is going to change. Let's see, top 50%, transform, translate y, and we're going to try this at negative 50%. That should put it right in the middle of the screen. So maybe negative 70% or 60. We'll do that a little bit up higher, maybe a little 65. Okay, I like that. And if I don't have anything, it's in the right spot anyway. So that's great. Cool. Opponent wrapper is going to be there. And we're going to transition that, or translate that. So that should always be kind of a little bit above the center. Perfect. And then, we've got this. And then this thing is going to be like top or transform, translate y, also negative 50%. Cool. That gets it in the right spot. That doesn't affect, the downside to that is it doesn't change the size of the actual box. Whereas if I don't do that, but I say, hey, this is going to have a, what is it, top of negative, I don't know, 20 pixels. This would have to be position relative for that to work. Or I can say this is actually going to be margin top of negative whatever pixels. So I get it just in the right spot. That's what we'll do. 1 rem. Okay, so my midground. I've got my opponent wrapper, I've got my opponent, and then I've got my midground of margin top negative 16. No, negative 1 rem. Okay, that ought to do it. So now it's just kind of floating there where the opponent would be. And if I select a file, boom, it kind of puts itself there in the right spot. It pushes the platform down a little bit based on how tall this is, which works. That's kind of what we want. At least that's what I want today. If I wanted to just put it on the platform without moving it, I can do that as well. But yeah, I don't want to really walk through hypotheticals there. So there's my thing. I'm going to say we're fighting on water and the time of day is night, which is so cool. And in fact, it's going to be mountain. Not much difference between the water and the mountain at night. There is during the day, afternoon. Whatever. Cool. Gosh, this is so cool. I love it. All right, so we've got that. Let's see where else we can go with this. All right, so what I really want to get into today is actually going to be a lot more exciting. So I'm going to turn this music off for a moment because what I mean, maybe you've been looking at this my other browser tabs, but what I want to do is get into playing some sound effects when when you like click buttons and do stuff. So I found this, which I'm super excited for. Check this out. It's gonna be so great. Um, so I want to download this and see what we can do. See if we can get this to work. Um, so let's download MP3. Bannerz, put that in my public folder. I need a new folder here. New folder called audio. And then we're going to put that in there. Okay, cool. Cool. There's some other ones. What is this? Oh man, there's gonna be so many cool ones. Oh, so great. God. That's not Pokemon. Oh, that's great. I gotta get that one. What's this? Pokemon Battle Win? It's Pikachu. Oh, that's too good. Oh man. Yeah, whatever. This is another one that I want. But for the ones that I'm going to actually like generate, where was it? I want to actually generate like when I'm creating the image. I think I want this one, or I could do. No, I think I like this one better. That one's too good. Nice quality. So let's go with this one too. So we're gonna have two that. So you download that. We'll save that. Actually, I want to get one more that's like a Pokemon, the actual animal. So let's see. Now I've got this other website that has like some miscellaneous sounds. I don't know. I just Googled like copyright free sounds. Human sounds. I wonder if there's like an actual animal here. Like one of those like rah! Bulbasaur cry. Here we go. That's it. Team victory. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to grab the Bulbasaur one and the Charmander one and the Squirtle one and maybe the Psyduck and the Psyduck one because that one's too good. And the Pikachu one. Okay, so many. Okay, so let's download that. Let's save that. Let's download that. Save that. Let's download that. Save that. And download that. Save that. Really cool thing about these is they actually have the numbers. So I wonder if I want to like maybe generate a random list of Pokemon numbers and then pull from that list and see which one we get so that we can maybe preload the battle scene with existing Pokemon sprites as well. That's another bunch of work that I'm going to have to do of just copying and downloading Pokemon sprites. But in the meantime, let's close this. And what we're going to do is those should be in the right spot now, which means if I go to my assets, if I go to my public, I have images and audio. God, there's all these, no, not that one. There's all these temporary files that just get so annoying. Because Windows, WSL. Okay, so we got our audio. So 01, 04, 07, and 54. What we're going to do is something super cool. Something super duper cool. When the app loads one of your random or one of your images, where on file change, and the image finishes loading, we're going to play a cry from one of the Pokemon. So I'm going to do, like, just so I have it, 001, 004, 007, yeah. And I think I had 054 is my list of files that I currently have. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I guess that could go here. Fix that little type error. Make sure I have that right. Yep, okay. String or array buffer, cool. And then I need to actually play this file. So let's look at, I was looking at some different options that people have. Like you can turn this on, which is great, I guess. Yeah, it looks like they just create an audio file, add the source to it, and then on the play button, if play, pause song, if song not pause, play, otherwise pause it, blah, 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 bunch of stuff. I don't know. Let's see, button on click. I was looking at this other thing where you can, this one does these on hover. So I think this is kind of like the effect that I'm going to want to go for, sort of. Okay, that's probably not quite it. Oh, there was another example that I saw earlier. This may be it. This is it. Add source. This might be it. So when we have an element and the mouse enters it, we run a function that says the audio equals this element. We'll create an audio element. Audio autoplay is going to be set to autoplay, and then we add the source of some to the audio element, something like that. All right, let me get started with just this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to my code. Go to my code. And what we're going to do is I might just put an audio file in here. And sure. Source is going to be slash public, I think, or slash audio slash 001.mp3. Let's say that. In my audio, I'm actually going to rename these so they don't have the Pokemon name. Let's see if we can just play this first one. Preload metadata, type audio MPEG. Don't want that. That should be kind of okay. Here is my audio file. Should be right there. Okay. Is this doing anything interesting? No, it's just audio files are just hidden, huh? Okay, well that works, I suppose. Let's see if I can just add a button to play it. So we're going to say this is a button that at click is going to be play audio. Now, this audio file is going to probably want a ref of something like on cry. On cry. Okay. And then the next thing I need is, because I'm using refs, I can take this, I can go down past all of this information, and we'll say preview down below. Last thing on the page. Const Pokemon cry is going to equal ref. And I actually did that wrong. This ref should be Pokemon cry, I think. Yeah. Yep, got that right. Okay. On my Pokemon cry, on click, I'm going to say I'm going to log Pokemon cry just to see what I've got with that. So make sure that it's working as expected. I think I should, when I hit this play button, I should see, yeah, the audio file. Perfect. So I can say I want my click button to see be Pokemon cry.play. Oh, how about that? Yes, that is so cool. Which means what we can do is take this now, get rid of this play button, and go up where we actually load our, where is it? Where the image actually loads here. And we're going to set the image preview, and then we're going to call Pokemon cry.play. So if everything goes as expected, I should be able to go, there we go, pick this thing. And no, I did not get it. Pokemon cry.play is not a function. So let's see, console log Pokemon cry. It may be because this is defined with a const after this function is declared, but we'll see. Choose that, play that. We do have the reference, so I think maybe I just need the reference.value. Yeah. So Pokemon cry dot value dot play. That's kind of annoying. But let's see. Oh, that's so cool. Oh man. Okay. That's rad. That's super cool. Let's do another one. Right. So I want this to change a bit. I want to actually set the source randomly. So on this, we're going to get rid of this source. and just leave it like that, an empty thing to begin with. And then each time the image loads, we're going to select a random item from this collection. We're going to say const random file is going to equal audio files. Set that as a top level constant. We've got locations, we've got our data. I guess I'll do it right here. Const audio files is going to equal that. And then every time that this runs, we're going to grab, let's see, it's going to be audio files at, yep, this is exactly what I was going to do. Math floor of math random times audio files dot length. That will give us a random element from this array. And then we have to say, let's see, let's do that up here. And then we're going to say const, or no, audio. Yep, that is going to be my audio URL. And then const, oh, no, we're going to say audio element is going to be Pokemon cry.value. And then audio el.source is going to equal that. And then we should be able to play it like this, hopefully. Let's see if this works. Yes, it's so freaking cool. Let me do it again. Oh no, that didn't change the image. Let me try this one. Okay, it's kind of getting the same one, right? It's not updating it. Okay. Oh, I didn't reload the page. Is that what happened? No, it should have been fine. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? There's my audio file. Updating something. We should change that. So 007. And then, okay, we did get a new one. Yes. That's so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. I love it. Gosh, that is cool. We got audio. That is so cool. Rad. And yeah, I wish there was more people watching this right now. This is like amazing. At least I think it's super cool. Okay, there's one other thing that I want to do, and that's going to be I want to do something actually very, very similar. I want to grab this other audio file, and when I generate the image, let's see, we've got the Pokemon Cry. I'm going to do another audio file here. That's going to be the Poke Center. This is going to have a source equal to /audio/ what is it called? I'm just going to call this Poke Center .mp3. That should be pretty good. Pokemon Center, Poke Center .mp3. And we have another ref here to deal with. So that's my preview ref. I feel like maybe all these refs should be in the same place. I don't know. Handle submit. We've got the preview ref, and then we've got the const center equals another ref. And when we download this, this is going to be an asynchronous event. Async function handle submit is going to, I think I need to await that. And then we'll say pokecenter.value.play. So when I generate an image, yes. Oh, that is great. That is so good. I think I actually am going to move this up so that we can say doot. And then this actually doesn't need to be await anymore, or async await. That's still going to be a promise, but we're going to play the tune first. And in the time that it takes for that to generate, by the time it's over, this should be done. So let's see this. Gosh, that is so cool. That is too funny. Okay. Cool. I need to do something else up here. Let's see. No, not up here. Down here. I've got my main. Inside of main, I'm actually going to do another wrapper element. Just a, oops. Do a div. And then that's going to get this class. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to add an H1 here of, oh, you had it, battle banner generator. Cool. How does it know where did it know that came from? I literally don't have that anywhere. It must be listening to my voice or something. Anyway, H1 is battle banners, and then we're going to make that paragraph B. You gonna guess it? No. Shit, get it wrong. No, stop. No, stop. Dang, it's pretty good at guessing stuff. This is a simple tool. So generate Pokemon battle scenes for your social media banners. Sure, good enough. Battle banners. No. A Pokemon battle scene generator for social media banners. Cool. Cool. This, we need to fix some of this. Let's copy that and paste that. Let's see, flex gap can stay here. Can get rid of them here. H full padding 16. There we go. That's what I want. Brum. So freaking cool. And we'll say, can I do a margin top of 16 there? Is that going to pick it up? Nope. That's all right. We'll leave that for now. All right. Okay, now Charizard. Yeah. Wait, Charizard. Oh, too good. Too freaking good. Okay. How much? Let's see. Oh, that's so cool. All right. I think that's going to be it for me for today. I only have a few minutes left before the end of the stream, but we covered so much. What's the next thing? We got into some audio stuff today. That was fun. There is one thing. One thing that might be kind of annoying is if I do, let's see, Pokemon battle.mp3. If I did something like in my app, where's my audio files? Let's take that. Let's just kind of like throw that in at the bottom and say, don't need a ref. We just said source equals slash audio slash battle.mp3. Yeah, why do I keep typing X? MP3. And then we did autoplay. I think this is going to cut out at some point, though. I don't know if I want to do that. It seems fun, but it's also like auto playing music is really obnoxious. I'll have to think about that one. Let's comment that out for now. Oh, that's so cool, though. So, yeah, that's as far as we are going to get today. And I need to find a way to clear out that image. So we're going to do the file onload. If there's not files.length, where is my data image preview? Burp, burp. Close that. And data image preview is going to be reset. So that should actually fix this. So now if I add my thing and then I delete it, we get rid of it. That's it. That's as far as we're going today. That's the end of the show. Oh, that was cool. That is so cool. I'm gonna share something on Twitter about this. I got to do a screencast or something. So yeah, Brent, you didn't even. I got a noise, but come on, look at this. Look at how cool this is. Let's see. We're gonna do this. That was Psyduck, and then can you hear that one? That seems like kind of not so loud. Maybe I should get this other one. Where was it? I want to do Poke Center. Let's see, Pokemon Poke Center. Maybe that'll bring it up. Hopefully. No results. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually loud. That one's too quiet. All right, let's get this one. Download that. put that in the right spot. We're going to call that. We're going to save that, overwrite it, close that, reload here, and that's so great. That's so cool. All right, that's it for the show today. Thanks for hanging out, man. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I think next week I'm going to be starting a different schedule. I know, isn't it cool? It's so exciting. You can just like, oh man, it's such like the little whimsy that I want to do. We need to do a little bit more with this. Next week we're going to be putting up some of the actual like UI, I guess, so you can tell that it's like a Pokemon battle a little bit more than you can now. And then maybe some more like advanced controls to add, I don't know, write some stuff. But yeah, next week I'm going to be starting a different streaming cadence. So I think I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. So I'll still be around in the same time, but I'm going to switch to 2 hours a day, only 3 days a week. So hopefully that works for you because I really appreciate having you around. So yeah, this was fun. And I can't wait for next week. I'm gonna share a little clip of this on Twitter because this is just too cool. All right. I'll catch you next week, man, and have a good one. Let's see. Is there anyone on that I feel like you should be rating? If you're interested, sure. Mewtwo. Some cool stuff over there. All right, but that's it for me. Catch you next time.